Redrick's posting after 2 weeks. I got a lot to say in this video about this big unnamed Destiny project called Goliath, about my absence from YouTube, what was going on, and what will be continuing to go on for a couple next weeks in June, and a big announcement for the channel at the end of the video. So please stay until the end, that would mean a lot. So, Bungie seemed to be working on a new unannounced Destiny project with the codename Goliath, as per the job listing posted recently on its page, says that quote-unquote unannounced game principal producer who will foster quote-unquote a understanding of Goliath goals and visions across the team. Now this quote-unquote new expansion Goliath will probably be a either name for a expansion right after the final shape. Could be a code name for the final shape, as we know there was code names for Beyond Light, Witch Queen, and Lightfall being like Nova and Nebula. Is this going to be the code name for the final shape now, or will this be the code name given for a unannounced game or the expansion right after the expansion final shape? So there's a lot of things to take in consideration here, because this is a big unannounced project, and Destiny really should look into it, because it's going to be a big deal years to come later on in 2024 and 2025. So yeah, with the work of the Goliath leadership team and other producers to help define and deliver on the roadmap of future Destiny releases. Already off the spot, future Destiny releases, we already know that Destiny will be continuing after the final shape, but already this seems to be like a major job listing for the roadmap for the next couple expansions, because we don't really know the future after the final shape, but already if they're looking for people for the final shape and right after it, we already know that they're already beginning production right now in 2022, and those expansions won't deliver until 2024, 2025, 2026. So already they're getting a head start on the beat of the story, which is pretty good in my mind for those expansions to be really well. As we know, Witch Queen was a long time in development, and I believe a long time. Savathun was hinted at for years, and that story finally was delivered, and still that expansion was delayed and was given extra time, and in my opinion, one of the best stories, best expansions in Destiny history. So already looking at that, this next couple expansions look to be really good on the horizon, but we have to wait and see, of course, if they're going to deliver on what they're going to give to the player base. This could be the codename for the final Destiny 2 expansion of the Light and Dark Saga, the final shape, or whatever comes after. Last year, Bungie posted a job listing for the next Destiny 2 expansion that might have been revealed the codename for the upcoming expansion Lightfall, releasing in early 2023 to maybe mid of 2023, around spring probably. In my mind, I really want it to be February of 2023, but it looks like it's going to be more of April to May to June of 2023 of the release date, unfortunately. The Witch Queen's codename was Nova, and Beyond Light was Stardust. Now, those were the codenames. Could final shape be Goliath? That is a real question here. So, on a tweet I think it was May 21st, 2021. Now, this was a year ago, really, a little bit more over a year back in Season of the Splicer, where Bungie has posted a new job listing for Project Lead Destiny 2 expansion, which says, ensure Nebula Ships on time. Now, what the hell does that mean? We don't really know. I know there was a leak back. If you want to click out of this video for a couple of seconds and come back, there is a huge leak that was hinted at back in the 2020 Beyond Light leak type thing, saying that we are going to get a social space ship thing called Nebula. Basically, if you know what Warframe, with how all the vendors are on the ships, and finally ships will play into being our new social space, because it is in theory that the whole pyramid ships will destroy the tower, and ships will now play as your new social vendor type thing. So Nebula Ships could be hinted at the next, social space type thing, like what Warframe has. Now, we don't really know if that's the case, and it could be entirely wrong, but look into those type of things. The codename for the Witch Queen Lightfall, or the final expansion in the first saga of Destiny. So again, be on the lookout for those little things that was hinted at. And again, that was hinted at a year ago. That was probably in the time they were working on Lightfall, or getting the people to work on Lightfall. And right now, I guess they're working on the major expansion. But something to look at. Of course, right now, Season of the Haunted is going strong in Destiny, unfolding the seasonal story on a weekly basis. Bungie has also released a brand new dungeon. Yeah, of course, blah, 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 blah. However, the duality and Season 19 dungeon are not included in the Season Pass. Yeah, stuff like that I see here. I'm just looking at this article. We'll link down below. But something that, again, to look at is, of course, that this is going to be the beginning of the end for the Destiny, for the Dark and Light saga. Of course, we're going until the end, but remember, guys, 2 to 3 years comes actually pretty quick, and we will be around in the hands of the reveal for Season 18 in August, and by December to early of next year, we'll already be in the last season of Year 5, and we will be on the mark of getting our hands on the Lightfall expansion, and right after that, we will be in the final stretch from year 6 to year 7, going from Lightfall to Final Shape, and that will be it. So again, a lot of things to keep in mind there. It will be definitely an awesome adventure, and I cannot wait to go and see that. So, my absence from YouTube a little while. Sorry, guys. School, work, all that type of stuff has been very stressful, and I haven't been in the best mental spot yet. And it's hard making YouTube videos, of course, there and there, and it really does, hurt me inside sometimes to realize I'm like letting you guys go, and again, I apologize a lot for that. I want to make a lot of more videos in July. Once summer comes around, I'll be more available to make a lot of videos. Of course, I haven't covered anything really in Season of the Haunted other than stuff in week 1, and I feel bad for you guys. Me personally, I haven't even did the week 3 story yet. We're already on like week 4 almost. It's going to be crazy that I haven't, stayed for the seasonal story this time around, because every other season I was. So, unfortunately, guys, that does suck, and I really hope as soon as my finals are done and everything that I can finally get back to making videos. And, of course, high school can be a lot sometimes, so I apologize if I offended you or left you for any reason. It just sucks with all of the YouTube stuff and school and work stuff. So hopefully I'll get back at it going into, of course, the middle to end of Season of the Haunted, and into, of course, Season 18, because that will still be in the summer, so that will be good. So I'll have more time for the next seasonal launch. Now, I just want to say that you guys are the best, and I really want to get better at this YouTube stuff. And yes, I don't have, the huge best, wisdom or wise, whatever you want to call it, to, do everything, because I don't really know a lot of stuff about YouTube still, and about Discord, and about Twitter, and all that type of stuff. Of course, the social media and type stuff, but again, I want to get better at this. So my huge announcement is that I really want to start talking and getting other YouTubers to really build a huge community. And this is what we're going to do. So I've been looking at other YouTubers and content creators, and they will be joining, of course, my Discord. I'll link it down below, and that Discord will, of course, be gigantic, as they're going to send a lot of their community members, all their, supporters into that community, and we're going to just make this not about me, not about them, but make it as a whole. What I mean as, if I haven't make any clear sense to you, I apologize, is that I want to just build this huge community as more of just all of us, all the YouTuber content creators, how like Planet Destiny did it, how there's a lot of YouTubers in their community. We want to build this to a huge max of having a lot of YouTubers and content creators, Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers, and have it more as like a huge community. I don't intend to keep my name of my Discord called the Artifice Club as that name. I don't really have that name anymore. I'm not going to really go into that, but I really want to change that and build something entirely new, and I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to let me know any ideas that you guys have on it, because it will be a big thing for us to climb into having more content creators, more Discord members, everyone, and building something gigantic from the beginning to, of course, the end. So, something to bear in mind going into the months to come for this huge community that we have risen so far, and how we're going to make it even bigger. Of course, other video games has been on my mind for a while, and TV channels, and entertainment channels, and all that type of stuff. And, of course, someone said a cooking channel. I don't know if you guys want me to cook or anything. I haven't really started to think about those things yet, but it's something to definitely consider going into the next couple of months. And of course, after the final shape is over. I know it's a while away, but after the final shape, if I want to continue Destiny, of course I could. But what about the future of that? Should I continue and keep on doing Destiny content? Let me know you guys' thoughts on that and how we are going to, of course, go through it. It's going to be a big change, and I know it's like 2 to 3 years to come, but it will come quick. I can't believe years ago I was in Shadowkeep, and I wouldn't even think I would be playing this game still, and here we are. So something to think about. But yeah, guys, thanks for all the support recently. It meant a lot. I'll keep up with the memes of the days, and I'll try to get more YouTube videos there and there until June and July. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.